taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut, season off top, you stop breathing.
And also get your opinions on some, we got some boxing opinions, hot takes, and predictions. So now, obviously, the biggest thing, Canelo's pretty much like one of the biggest things in boxing. Who do you think has the best chance at beating him? Again.
I don't know. Because I don't know much about the weight classes. You know what I'm saying? I just see this man, like, going up and down and doing whatever he want to do. So it's like, I don't know. Like, they have to take someone else to go up and down and chase him, But when it comes to who I like to watch a lot of, that's a big guy too, is Terrence Crawford. I like to watch him a lot, and we want to see what Errol Spence do as well. But I'm a big Terrence Crawford fan of his style. But yeah, I don't know who really can just, go up and down with Canelo. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just saying Terrence Crawford.
Oh, well, Terrence Crawford. I
know Jamel Charlo. The Charlo brothers want him. The Charlo brothers want to piece of him. So I'll get behind them as well. But it is what it is. I don't know much about the weight classes though.
Do you think someone like maybe Triple G or David Benavidez might actually have a chance of beating him?
Triple G obviously had 2 close fights with him. Some argue that he did win. I argue maybe they both were draws. You know what I'm saying? So, but Triple G is a lot older now. Triple G is that dude. I know people are calling for Andre Ward to come out of retirement and fight Canelo. That would be insane. And I would definitely get behind Andre Ward. But it's like, it's going to take somebody like that, who just don't lose. You know what I mean? So, again, I don't know too much about the lighter weights except for obviously Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. They're big enough to get bigger and try to fight Canelo. So that's pretty much all I really know about the lower weights.
Well, speaking of the weight classes and then heavyweights, man, what are your thoughts on Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte?
Man. Well, we all know Tyson Fury is, phenomenal boxer, and he can fight as well. He did not just outbox Deontay. Because he had to try to actually fight him and hold him and do all that other BS. But hey, he won, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Dillian Whyte does go to the body very well. That could cause some problems, but Tyson Fury is the favorite. But I'm looking for Dillian Whyte to do some fantastic body work and, level the playing field and see what happens. You know what I mean? Definitely not count him out one bit. You know what I mean? Could easily go either way, or it could easily be one-sided. That's a fact.
Just off your gut feeling, man. What do you? I'm putting you on the spot. So, who do you think is going to win? Was that?
What do you think? What?
Who do you think is going to win, Fury or Whyte? Just
if you had to make a pick.
Man, me. It is what it is, man. I'm a bet on black always. It's just the way I go. But like I said, we all know how great Tyson Fury is. This is a fact. But I'm looking at Dillian Whyte's strengths. He gonna have to go to the body. Obviously, Tyson Fury knows that's gonna happen, so he's preparing for that. I'm sure he is. But it's just like you got to go with the favorite technically if you're not biased betting. And Tyson Fury like 100 feet tall. But still, Dillian Whyte been itching for this. He been itching for this shot for the longest. So, for me, especially as a heavyweight, we all know one punch can change anything. So it's really gonna be what Dillian Whyte gonna come in there and do. And so I'm just watching to see what Dillian Whyte gonna finally do with his chance.
I think that left hook gonna be a factor, especially if
and
he
that
double
left hook
up
is
on
crucial.
Yeah,
his left hook is he works on that like crazy.
Maybe an uppercut. I think an uppercut. He has a chance with an uppercut or something.
So I'm gonna see, man. You know what I'm saying? Whew. And don't forget, it's $4 million on the line for whoever wins.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, because it's like
whoever wins get $4 million. So, and Dillian Whyte already mad. He ain't getting as much as Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury is getting like 3 times as much as he is.
Yeah, because the WBC has some wild split going.
I'm just saying. So yeah, I'm gonna have to bet on Dillian Whyte, man. You get $4 more million if you win. Come on, man. That ain't motivation. I don't know what it is, bro.
I think he's getting $8 million as it is. So yeah, if he wins, he gets $12 million or whatever.
That's a good look.
$4 more million if you win. So I'm gonna have to bet on Dillian Whyte for him to be hungry, aggressive, and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Tyson Fury is the favorite on paper. That's a fact. Can't deny that. But he making $40 million, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
And I know you want to make $40 million. I know we all want to make $40 million.
And who don't want to make $40 million?
Man, I'll take $4 million. The dude getting a bonus of $4 million if he wins. That's the bonus, man. That's crazy.
I mean, that's motivation like crazy. If you
Man, that's
feeling
motivation.
Whyte.
Oh, man.
So I gotta rock with Dylan Whyte on this one.
No doubt, though. So, and another question: what's the best fight you ever saw live from the audience? Like you just watching and just being overwhelmed and just being like, "Wow!" Like, you know.
That's easy. Tyson Fury versus Dylan Whyte won.
Wait.
I mean, excuse me, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder won.
Wilder.
Okay, I was gonna say, it's like, oh,
Okay, that was shit.
I was in the future.
Yeah.
I've been there. So y'all look, Dylan Whyte about to do his thing. Nah, it's gonna be a draw. Like, listen, at the end of the day, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder won.
Some shit.
He went to the metaverse for that.
You know, I had to. Oh, I was also in the ring. I was in the arena for Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz too. That was a good ass fight.
That was a good fight. Yeah, that was a good fight.
Man, that was a good fight. But the most exciting one is Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder won. So that was crazy.
See that live?
That was crazy. I saw that live. I was in Tyson Fury's camp.
Okay.
Oh wow!
And so I was actually, he gave me tickets and everything. So I was there for that, and that was crazy, man. That atmosphere was insane. I can only imagine how 3 was, but number 1 was insane. Atmosphere was insane, man.
Yeah, I know, because like me and King P, who's another member of Ring Gang, like we actually went to the movie theater, and the movie theater was all packed, and we could tell like the whole atmosphere there was just like lit, you know, especially in the final round when Wilder drops Fury with that long right hand, and everyone's just exploding. Everyone's thinking that shit was over, you know. And then
man, look, every time I watch fighting these days, literally 9 out of 10 referees would not even have counted for Tyson Fury. They would have waved it off. So it's like, you really got to think about how the referee is a factor. Because some referees count fast, some count slow, some don't count at all. Yeah. And most referees would have not counted at all. I'm not saying that referee counted slow or none of that BS. I'm just saying most would not even have counted.
They would have called it off.
The way that dude was laid out, they would have just waved it off. Look how much he waved off. Like, man, he got lucky for a count. I don't care what nobody say, but I'm glad he pulled through it. It was a draw, great fight. But man, I think about that a lot, man.
That was the whole impact. Because I mean, because y'all some big dudes. When you 6'5" and 6'10" and all that, when y'all hit the ground, like that shit's like humongous. That's like earth shattering shit. So when Fury landed. Because remember when he got dropped by Steve Cunningham, I thought that was crazy. Like,
that was crazy.
It was a thunderstorm at my house. Like, I thought like a tree fell down outside or some shit. Like
most referees won't count when that happened. Most of them would have waved it off. I'm telling you, man. Like
it's like Smoger, the Frank Cappuccinos, the Mills, like only like a handful. So I definitely agree with you on that.
That's wild.
Oh man, so
I saw that in person.